Hi, Anthony. It's Damon. I just I was just contacted by Dung, who has the one that created the connection map um, for the Trinidad 3.0 launch, and he is sick this week and is not able to work. I don't know if that's true, but that's what's going on, and so he's not going to be able to work on it this week, which we need it for our meeting this weekend. So the connection map is, let me just open the current one. Actually, I'm not even going to open it. Well, yeah, I'll open it up. So here's the connection map right now for my account. If I click on it, I just want to show you what we currently have. So the idea here is it's using the tables to show the logged in user and their entire group, their entire team. And we're getting rid of all of these filters. So instead of having to click on this button and have it then show the people, we're going to have it load so that it shows everybody within the logged in users group. So let me show you what we had previously to this connection map, and that is what we called the tree view. So with the tree view, I have the ability, you can find this code actually at trinidad.com/tree. And so it's in that folder. This code exists, and I know that we're using a UI library to show the organization chart and the lines that interconnect between each of the nodes. And so this is probably a good starting point. So as the logged in user, when I log in here, it would load everybody, obviously. And so if I look for, I'm an admin here, so if I look for the same account, Damon Porter, and I click on the Get Org Chart button, I'm going to see, I can zoom in, that's a zoom button here. It's showing like an organization chart. I've got Damon Porter here at the top who has 1, 2, 3, 4 people on level 1. And then underneath test account, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are connected to the test account. So we want this functionality to exist so that I can see the person that I searched for and then all the people below them that are connected to them in the tree. Okay, and so I can even search for, let's imagine that there was a lot of people underneath this. I could search for, test 8, and notice how when I click on enter, it has a little animated effect that shows this test 8 here. If I hit enter again, I can see that that's the person that I'm actually searching for. And so that search functionality is already built in here. And the ability to zoom in and out. We're changing the icons that exist for each node in the tree. We have a color. We're getting rid of the icon here, but we have a color-coded background and then some information about that person. Similar to, let me just look for the file that I have here. Basically something like this, very simple. The red background indicates that this is a promoter person. Their name, how many points they have in the current, how many personal points they have in the current payout period, and then what their badge title is. And this would exist for each person in the tree here. So instead of having these circles with these nodes or with these seeds in here, we'd actually have these the squares, and even this would be a square up here. And then the only filtering that we want to do is have a filtering option up here that is for active and inactive. So we want the default to be everybody, and then if I only want to see active people or only want to see inactive people, I can hit a checkbox up here for active. And what that would do is if I hit if I selected active, it would only show me the people that have more than 0 points, essentially, or it would dim out. Because if this person, we can't delete them completely from the tree, because if this person right here is the person that has 0 points and everybody else actually does have points, and if I select I only want to see active people, well, we can't get rid of this person here at all, because that gets rid of these folks here as well, these nodes, and we can't do that obviously in a hierarchy. We have to keep the chain of command, or we have to keep the genealogy that exists between each of the nodes, the relationship. But if I select active, I only want to see active people, we need to dim everybody that is has 0 points. We need to change their color or their transparency of their nodes, so that they basically aren't really seen when we view it, but we just see everybody that that has greater than 0 points. So you can look and see the web service that this /tree app is using. We don't like this visual background. We like the black background that we have here with this title up here, My Connection Map. And then for the nodes, they can be, I know that the library we're using, it's easy to change what the nodes look like for each of these, but you'll have to look and see within the code here the library that we're using. And then if I want to be able to display, if I only want to look at test accounts group, then I can go in here and I can say, well, just give me test account. I'm going to type that again, test account, and then I say get org chart, and now what I'm viewing is test account is now the person on top, and I'm viewing their group. And this is very similar to how our users use this tool. They want to see where the connections are, who has points, and that sort of a thing. So if I'm somebody like Team Build, and I want to look at Kevin Weldon, I'm going to type in Weldon here, Kevin Blake Weldon. He's got a large group, but Kevin Blake Weldon will be at the top, at the person at the top. And this might take a minute to load here. So his group loaded. You can see there's quite a few nodes in his group. And I can zoom out in this tool. It's kind of slow to zoom out, which I don't like. I prefer the ability to click arrows and have it move, move all the way over really easily to be able to see the different people. I'm just looking for the top of the tree, which is there. So if I zoom in now, you'll be able to see this is Kevin Blake Weldon here, and then all of the lines come from him. He's got, a few, probably several hundred people in his organization, and we would need the ability to search for certain people. So if I'm looking for, another person with the last name of Weldon, I can hit enter, and it's going to go over here and show me. This looks like Sarah Weldon over here is the node that it found, and it puts the node in the center of the screen. The problem with this tree view is that it's really slow to move from left to right if you've got a large group. And so we need to improve that feature to be able to scroll left and right and see more of the organization chart in a faster way. Let me know what questions you have. This is the basic idea of being able to see people and nodes. I can hit that little plus and minus sign, and I can collapse everybody that's underneath this node so that it only shows certain people. And because there's a lot of them, obviously it re-scrambles, and the UI library is actually doing most of the work there.